fuel wiring. Dead space, spare space to quality upcycle asteroids. I mean, it could be. It could be. That's something I want to do down the line. I'm not sure if this is the ship that is going to do it yet. It might be, but right now we're trying to get to 4K SPM on the dial here. So we should now turn around once we reach around. Okay, so the duty cycle here was... Did you just fill the entire heckin' thing? Okay. The duty cycle is too long and the period is too long. So let's change the period to like 20. So this should be around 20% thrust. Yeah. I mean 1/20, so 5% thrust. Okay. Lofty goal. How many labs am I running? Oh, I got some labs. I got some labs. I'm working on it. Capture bots? Who's using capture bots? Oh, we're finally done here. Get out of here. Oh, we had a... Did we have a hangar situation? Okay, okay. Wait, do you need biter eggs for the capture bots? No, you don't. Okay. Yeah, that would be a catch-22. Why are you not able to make these, though? Is it bioflux? They should be flying robot frames. Actually, have we forbidden crafting them on this planet? Do not craft. No, they're not forbidden. Like this mall is idle. I would like to know why... Oh! Are we done with them? Yeah, no, okay, we have crafted everything. Never mind, I don't know how my thing works. Some more labs. Speaking of labs, any quality ones? Nope. Man, should we... I would like to have one of these set up next here and auto direct inserting here, but now that I look at it, this mall doesn't really have the facilities to do that. We could, of course, potentially, possibly... Ooh, can I squeeze this in here? A red arm? Maybe if we do some reconfigurification, that up top. Move this out to the side. Get an assemblerino. Okay, that gets us input, but we can have a requester chest here, red arm here. We don't have the output though. We could technically have one less laser turret, although I don't like the sound of that. Let's put these on the outside. That should still work. Okay, now there's space. You, my dear friend, will be crafting biolabs with the quality. A requester that will take everything except those in reasonable quantities. Hey Ragnaros, yeah, you can call me Commander. That's something a lot of people do. Okay. Now we need to do the logic where a red arm will only insert if this has everything else needed to craft, and we want to craft more. Actually, this can enable automatically when we have less than, I don't know, 20 biolabs. Does name a thing apply to stuff like Factorio stations? If they don't need a specific name to function, then sure. Or ships. Like these things need their names to, you know, work with the way we do trains. So maybe not stations, but ships for sure. What was I doing? Oh, right, logic. My nemesis. We shall read the ingredient contents. And include in crafting. Wait. How do I do this again? Man, we've done this a few times, but I'm blanking right now. Well, for one thing, that needs to have a stack size of 1. This should only insert if there is one biter egg, less than 1 biter egg included in crafting. Right. And we have all the ingredients. Times 2? Question? Okay. Start with the biter egg. Less than 1. And the ingredients were... Oh, 10. 10 biter eggs. Oh, that's interesting. So less than 10. And then we had uranium. I think we had concrete. Was it? We had capture rocket. Refined concrete and lab. Normal lab. That is. We have 1, 2, 3 of lab, capture bot, and uranium. And 25 of these. And these need to be ended. Okay. How would I choose the plans in terms of how much I like them? Novice included. Let me get to that once I've figured out the logic here. Because I have some thoughts. Okay. I want to see this stop with 0 biter eggs when it starts crafting. No! Which part of "and" did you not understand? The enable part. Oops. Now let's put these into a provider chest. Okay, now that has stopped at 0, as expected. I mean, we have laser turrets around us, so it's not like the end of the world if 10 of them happen to spawn. And, you know, bots will repair and stuff, so it's not like there's spitters or worms. I mean, that looks to be right, so if I just stop this suddenly, everything's fine. Okay, I think that is working as intended. So, how do I like them planets? I mean, Navis has a nostalgic place in my heart. Definitely like Navis. Because I mean, is that not a thing of beauty? Joy forever. I like the trains, etc. I feel like maybe I have a love-hate relationship with Gleba. The spoilage mechanic is very interesting, although anxiety-inducing, and I feel like maybe the science bottles didn't need to spoil, you know. But the spoilage was interesting. Maybe I was a little bit unlucky with my spawn because we didn't have a whole lot of space to build. Like, we're already out here with, like, we have had to landfill half of our base here, and like there doesn't seem to be any decent sized land mass that doesn't need to be landfilled. Well, maybe over here, but like I wasn't gonna walk all the way over there. Agricultural science spoiling is such a kick in the Yamakos. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. But I did like the agricultural aspects with the digging and stuff. Hello? Why you know? Heidi? Hold up. Does any one of you have some of those? You do. Why don't you go up here and repair that? So while interesting, I think it's a little bit too annoying. It's a lot of challenge though, but like maybe the generation could have been a little bit more generous with the land. I mean, yeah, I did end up having to make a bunch of landfill, but there was also some stone to do that with. But like if you look here, there's like barely any stone on my generation. There's a small patch over here, some over here. But they're all very small and very far away. I feel like spoilage would be pointless if you could just turn 0.01% fresh ingredients into full science packs. Maybe give me partial science packs that don't spoil. Like if I have a 0.1% fresh ingredients, then give me a science pack that is 99% consumed already, you know? And then you have to deal with, oh, well, do I ship that? Because now it's technically a waste of space to launch it into space and all of that, you know? So there could be other ways of doing that, because now you have spoilage on board of the ship, and that's, you know, pain in the butt and that kind of stuff. But I did like the bio recipes. They were interesting. The nutrient mechanic was fun. And it gave you a bunch of other ways of doing stuff. And I like the bio chambers, especially since they don't require power. And it's just a different type approach. Volcanus. I think Volcanus was a little bit tame, if I'm being completely honest with you. Like, don't get me wrong. I love the foundries, love the buildings. Tungsten is interesting. The territorial thing here, also kind of fun. But the worms themselves, I don't know. I feel like they were a little bit. I feel like this as a gimmick for a planet, this was conquered. That was the only challenge of this planet, was the worms. And they were chilling until you walked in there. Or you could just walk in there as much as you pleased. That you know, they were chilling until you tried to come build on their ish. And then the rest was pretty much like, oh yeah, just standard Factorio, but with slightly different building, you know? So while it was a comfortable planet, I'm not sure if it was very challenging or interesting. Fulgora? Okay, here we have the scrap mechanic, right? I like the scrap. It gives you, like, now you have to rethink how you do your entire, like, resource chain and everything. There's the new electricity mechanic, not electricity, but the lightning storm mechanic. The lava lakes, not lava, oil lakes are interesting as well. More so than the lava on Volcanus. I mean, okay, lava crafting, getting infinite copper and iron, that's nice and all, but it's not as interesting as Fulgora and the scrap mechanic, which I honestly do quite enjoy. Now you get to think about, okay, well, how much am I wasting here? A whole lot, honestly. This was a good starter recycling thing, but now we're just wasting stuff. Honestly, like, yeah, this is kind of, honestly, probably should almost stop this. That's how bad it is. But we shall get there eventually. So in terms of, oh, then there's Aquilo, of course. There is the cold mechanic, which I guess adds some interest. You need to build differently. The new resources means new designs. Heating mechanic, new designs. It's interesting, although I would have liked to have seen some more tools, like a way to bridge heat pipes across other things. Maybe not an underground, but like a thing. Maybe Like, I have to burn stuff for heat, but maybe there would be like an infrared heating point that has like an area of effect thing. Like, I would have liked seen some more options around the heating solutions. Fusion. Okay, I feel like this is... Factorio is at a place where having a hassle-free endgame power source is about time. So, you know what? I like Fusion. So if you want a stack rank, I think I would say Fulgora, like on the top. Maybe Novice is second place, because it is that core Factorio experience. Then probably Aquilo, because of the new interesting builds. Then probably... do I put Gleba ahead of Vulcanus? Yeah, there was a much newer experience at Gleba, and Vulcanus wasn't bad, but it was not as interesting as the others. Fusion there looks like it was waiting for this exact moment to be showcased. This? Yeah, so when I started planning this, chat told me how many reactors and generators I needed for this many reactors, which is fine. But what I didn't realize was I didn't need to heat the reactors or generators. So thinking I needed to heat them, I did this pattern where I could heat them from the corners and still get stuff out, and it kind of turned into this shape, which in hindsight, there are easier ways to build these, for sure. But are they as cool as this design? You know? Are they as Final Fantasy VII Mako reactor cool as this X-Fusion? That's right, I'm gonna call it X-Fusion. Like, extremely cool. Thanks. I feel slightly better about my idiocy. Yeah. Alright, now, has Plowmaster 2000 destroyed itself yet? No. Excellent. Okay. Novice. I need you to be importing fusion fuel. Like stat. Where's my thing? Here. Aquilo to Novice. Fusion fuel. Keep like that amount. We'll also try to keep parts for full fusion reactor on hand. Was it 28? Let's go for 30 of these. Alright, we just completed 64k science in what felt like way too short time to be 64k science. Okay. Bot speed? What do we even need? Asteroid productivity? Like, more mining prod? Why not? Let's go up. Dude, those are cheap. Get them. Yeah, we're at 4.2k science per minute. Which, actually, I think 4k was our goal for today on the dial. I mean, this base Novice now can produce 2k SPM raw. from this stuff. So after labs, it should be well in excess of 4K, probably closer to 6. Why are you getting biolabs into my inventory? Dude, get him out of here. Okay. Number keeps going up. Okay, chat. When you played, is this a normal amount of labs, or is this many? Like, I feel like I may have gone far, but also not far enough. If you catch my drift. Oh, green science is struggling now. Are we finally hitting? Blue is starting to fall behind. Are we finally hitting a limit here? This is a lot. You just went straight to the solar system edge. Okay. What are we missing? Inserters. Okay, and that's... You are not getting enough plates. This is not keeping up. Alright, well, less productivity, more speed. Are we good here? Maybe we just needed one more speed there. So it's kind of getting down to 10 before it gets filled up again. Okay, that seems about right. So let's get that back on these plates as well. Uh-oh. Wow, somehow it's already fallen behind. Nope, that was not enough. Very well done. 2 prod, 2 speed it is. Are we getting these guys spinning? Alright, I think they're back. Going to be chasing bottlenecks for a little while. But damn. 4,400 SPM. You know what else is pretty damn chat? I have somehow stayed up past my bedtime again. For every day this year, pretty much. Keeps happening. But I am extremely happy with how we have turned Novice around to be a science powerhouse. There will of course be some chasing of bottlenecks. LDS. So that's something that we will keep doing over time. But I reckon next stream we will go over to Fulgora and start fixing up our planet there. But at any rate, chat, that's all I got time for tonight. Thank you so much for choosing to hang out with me, to spend your day here with me, evening, night, morning, wherever you are on the globe. I really do appreciate it. Y'all make my day. And we will be back tomorrow, most likely. And if you're new around these parts, we have a Discord. It is the best place to be notified about new streams. I always post there before going live. If that's not your jam, then of course you can follow on Twitch and turn on the notifications. And yeah, that's it. Take care, everybody. Bye. Stay for the raid.